The forest was silent beneath the early morning mist. Hazelstripe stood on a fallen tree, watching the border between ThunderClan and RiverClan. Her long brown fur stirred in the cold breeze, and her green eyes searched the trees. Something felt wrong. Behind her, a twig snapped. Hazelstripe spun around. "Relax," said a familiar voice. Frecklepaw stepped from the ferns. Hazelstripe narrowed her eyes. "What are you doing this far from RiverClan territory? I could ask you the same thing." Before Hazelstripe could answer, 2 more cats appeared. Sunfreckle emerged calmly from the undergrowth, followed by Ironclaw, whose broad shoulders and scarred cheek made him look as though he had been carved from stone. Ironclaw stopped at the border. "We need to talk." Hazelstripe's ears pricked. "About what?" Sunfreckle glanced toward the river. "The prey has disappeared." Frecklepaw nodded. "The fish are gone. The rabbits have vanished from the riverbank. Even the birds have left." Hazelstripe frowned. ThunderClan's prey has been disappearing too. Ironclaw looked toward the forest. "Then it's not a clan problem." A distant howl echoed through the trees. All 4 cats froze. Hazelstripe's fur rose. "That wasn't a fox." "No," Ironclaw replied. "It was a badger." The 4 warriors followed the scent through the forest. Hazelstripe led them across the rocky ground, carefully following the trail. Frecklepaw stayed close behind. "Do you think it's heading toward the river?" Hazelstripe nodded. "Probably." Sunfreckle suddenly stopped. "Wait!" The others turned. She pointed toward the bushes. A large paw print was pressed into the mud. Ironclaw crouched beside it. Frecklepaw swallowed. "How fresh!" A loud crash answered her. The bushes ahead exploded. A huge badger charged through the undergrowth. "Run!" Hazelstripe shouted. The 4 cats scattered. The badger chased after Hazelstripe. She raced between the trees, using her agility to leap over fallen branches. At the last moment, she jumped onto a rock. The badger slammed into it. Hazelstripe sprang onto its back and clawed at its thick fur. "Now!" Ironclaw charged from the side. He struck the badger's shoulder, forcing it away from Hazelstripe. Sunfreckle darted in next, distracting it while Frecklepaw circled around behind. Together, the 4 cats drove the badger away from the forest. Eventually, it disappeared into the distant hills. The warriors stood panting. Frecklepaw stared at them. "We actually did it." Ironclaw gave a small nod. "We did." Hazelstripe looked at the other 3 cats. For the first time, she realized something. They had fought perfectly together. ThunderClan and RiverClan, 4 warriors who were supposed to be enemies. Yet when danger came, none of them had hesitated to protect the others. That evening, the 4 cats rested beside the river. The sun was setting, turning the water gold. Sunfreckle looked at Hazelstripe. "Maybe our clans don't need to know everything." Hazelstripe blinked. "What do you mean?" Sunfreckle smiled. "Maybe some problems belong to all of us." Frecklepaw nodded. "And maybe we should stop fighting over every little thing." Ironclaw looked toward the forest. "Don't expect the clans to agree immediately." Hazelstripe smiled. "Then we'll prove them wrong." The 4 cats stood together at the riverbank. They had started the day as strangers from rival clans. They ended it as friends. And none of them knew that their greatest adventure was still waiting beyond the mountains. Because something had been watching them from the shadows. Something that had seen how well the 4 warriors fought together. And it was already coming for them.